Welcome to Shepherd's Coffee Talk and 2020. Can you believe it? And thinking back of all the highlights of last year, one of which was you, Karen. Karen Saville, good friend, good customer of Shepherd's, and the life of the party on Dashing Down the Danube.
Yeah, every morning, every night, Karen was plugged into whatever was going on. We called her the Ever-Ready Bunny. Some of us called her the party animal. She just kept the drive alive. Yeah. And also that special moment that you talked about in our recap, Marlene, in the dining room, one of our last evenings, and Karen is in a choir, so she wanted to do some Christmas carols, and we were trying to figure out how to make that happen. Well, she just started the 12 Days of Christmas, and it went around each table, and the vibe in that dining room.
Oh my God, everybody, and every table had their chorus, right?
Chorus, yeah.
And some of us didn't quite know all the words, but it was magical.
It was fun.
So where do you get your energy from? How do you do it?
I don't know. I really don't know. I wish I could bottle it and sell it, but no, I don't know. I've been through a lot. So
you've been through a lot, and even before the cruise, Marlene, Karen had just moved. And there were boxes, and she was unpacking from her move. And she said to me this morning, I normally pack my bag to go away like a week ahead of my trip, but she packed, I think, the day before.
The day before.
And then you just came and brought it. Like, that's the wonderful thing about you. You bring it to everything you do. And even though you say you don't know where you get it from, you have had to rise to a lot of challenges in your life. Can we talk a little about that?
Yes, we can talk about that. In 2006, I was... I got breast cancer, diagnosed with breast cancer. So that was a journey. And I got through it, and my son was playing baseball at the time, and he was traveling throughout the States. So my last radiation treatment, I spent Wednesdays, every week, Wednesday to Sunday, traveling with my son and the baseball team throughout the States so we could get them scouted. So that gave me energy. And then, everything was fine. And then in 2011, I was diagnosed with colorectal cancer. So, when you have, and then in 2015, lung cancer. So when you do have cancer and you go through your treatments, you spend lots of time alone.
Yeah.
You're 6 months alone with your treatments, thinking, and you can't do much, can't go out. So I think... every day is a gift for me, and I enjoy being around people. And of course, Shepherd's is my happy place because all the people here are lovely. They're nice.
True.
And the clothes, of course.
Yes.
But no, so I've been through a lot. So you got to enjoy every day because I don't know what's going to happen in 6 months from now because every 6 months I go for CAT scans and blood tests every 3 months. So I got a little scared last CAT scan, they saw something suspicious on my lungs. So I said, oh, here we go again. But it wasn't, it was fine. But, so I go for my tests, my tests, and then my CAT scan, I worry until I get the results. Then when I get the results, okay, I can live another 6 months,
Right.
So
you're living on the edge.
Living on the edge.
How do you deal with that pressure, that stress?
I don't know. It's stressful, but I have my husband's wonderful. Like he's been with me throughout all my cancers, and my children too. So that's what keeps me going.
You have a tribe,
and then
you always bring that positive energy. Even when I meet you in the store, you're always you fuel the people you were with, and they fuel you back. I guess that's what happens.
Yeah,
but you hit the nail on the head, right, Marlene? When you talk about the fact that we only have today. Karen has a story, and many of us can relate to the experience she's had, either through our own experience or someone we love. But the reality is, in the end of it, you're meant to learn a lesson about life and to really seize it. I posted something today: wear your party pants, life is short. Because really that's...
And you were living and breathing it during that cruise. They called you the rum punch because it was always like you were at a party. But, you were always up. You did everything. You were the first in the morning. You attended, I think, a couple of the classes.
Oh,
Kathy Smart.
Kathy, no, unfortunately,
Well,
I
you
didn't
get to that one, but you got to coffee talks.
Yes.
And of course, all the excursions. And then I think you were often the last person to leave the disco.
Yeah, the dance floor, yes.
The dance floor.
I love to dance.
You love to dance. And she dances in heels, ladies, like that. And waltzes around like it's just nothing. It's something to behold. So, Karen, you spent your career, at least the latter part of it, being an event planner.
Yes, I did.
And tell us about that and what that
Well,
meant for you.
I worked for Sunlight Financial,
Okay.
and I planned a few of their events, so I enjoyed that. And I planned their meetings, their conferences. And then my husband has his own business, he's self-employed, and so I joined him, and with a few of his clients, I planned events. But then I slowed down because of the cancers. So, but I'm still helping him, you know, office work, stuff like that. But
You know, but Karen is the person who every Christmas comes in with a tray full of home-baked cookies for us here at Shepherd.
That she makes.
And I'm sure we're not the only ones that receive that, but that's just how generous you are in spirit and in your time and giving. And it is contagious. We
Yes.
all feel it when you're around the presence. We're all smiling.
Yes.
You brought so much joy to so many people on that cruise. Everybody wanted to sit at your table.
Yeah, superstar. Superstar.
And you really, you are in essence, that live for the moment.
Yeah.
And enjoy every second that you're there. And I want to thank you for that, because that was really a gift that I received from
Yes.
you during
oh,
the trip.
thank you.
Absolutely. And we hope that you know how much your energy and joy are appreciated by those of us whose lives you touch with your courage and your joy and your beauty. So
Thanks so much.
you're a hot shot.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Karen Saville has been our guest today. Cheers to Karen Saville.
Yes.